Welcome back to day 12 of special 21 tips challenge to thrive for caregivers. And depending on where you are, it's 2023. We reached the new year. You reached it. We've gone in here. It is January 1st, 2023. Why does that even matter? And what are we going to talk about today in these few minutes? Well, let's wait and see. Welcome back, Dr. Lana here. 21 tip challenge for all caregivers and really all of us, but especially family caregivers. You made it to another year. So, what are we doing on tip number 12, which has taken us into 2023? And it may surprise you because some of you may be thinking, oh, she's going to talk about make your goals, uh, get cracking, do your work, build up your stuff, make your resume, change your job, make your delegate, get things in order, keep going, keep going. None of that. This is a timeout challenge tip for a new year. Depending on where you are, it's already been 2023. So, hiya, we're catching up to you. And what is it? What are we going to talk about today? Well, and I had to muse about this one, because I thought, do we really want to keep going with that hectic pace that would have caused you to be exhausted in the first place in 2022? Or do we need a pause and a timeout and a space just to finish a thought? So here we are. And this is something that I am presently doing right now for the next 2 days. Taking tip number 12, challenge tip number 12 for the new year. Take a mental break. Take a mental break. What does that mean? Well, taking a mental break has been thought to be what? The new, I don't know, the new some, the new way of taking a day off. Yeah. But you're not sick, you're not un, you don't have things to do and you have to rush and it's an emergency. No. This is a time where you just taking the time to clear your mind of maybe just disruptive thoughts, or maybe you're just under the weather, you feel overwhelmed from work, overwhelmed from responsibilities, overwhelmed from all the things that happen in the year, the reflection, the families coming over, the things to do. Boy, the list could seem like an endless scroll. You going to a new year with all that? Mm-mm. Going to a new year with a decluttered mind. And that's a mental health thing. Many workplaces are actually catching on because they recognize it's good for them, good for productivity. Well, how's it going to be good for you? Remember, this is oxygen mask first, self care first. It's going to be good because, and don't wait, let me just say, don't wait until you feel that burnout, that overwhelm, that stress to the max that you're like, I ain't gonna stop. No. Mental health days are always better taken when you're in transition, like we're in transition from one year to another. You're in transition as in maybe you have another work assignment, you have a change of the change in the health of your loved one for good or not so much. You may need to have a family meeting. You may need to reorganize and reschedule some chores. Okay, fine, and duties. All right, sure. You need a clear brain to do that. You need a space where your heart can heal, your brain can declutter, and your spirit can just stay calm. So whether you take that mental health day as saying you don't have to announce it if you're at work, you can just you may need to call it a sick day. That's what some sites recommend and some places recommend. But there are companies which allow you a mental health day once a month, twice, uh, every 2 months. So take advantage of it. It's for your health. If you're not healthy, nobody else is actually. If your oxygen mask is off, you're not gonna breathe. So it's really a challenge, yes, to say I'm gonna take this time. It's part of the self care program. Take the time to take the time for yourself. So go to the beach. Well, if you can, again, Barbados. Go to the park. Make it an outdoor event. If it's not as healthy, but if you want, binge watch your favorite series. It is your mental health day. Nobody else decides what happens on that day but you. So, tip 12, New Year. Tip 12, challenge for the new year. 21 tips to thrive. Dr. Lana here, doing and recommending and sharing with you, and let's do it together. Just take a mental health day for the sake of your uh, your whole your whole being. Come back refreshed, revived, recharged. Until tomorrow. See you then. Fantastic joining you on this new journey. Bye bye.